I do not have a fiance or a husband, but I do have sisters with husbands that need jewelry. Engagement rings, wedding rings, multiple bands if they like to wear different ones with different outfits or for work and when they're not working. And after countless hours spent trying to find jewelry, I imagine it gets really irritating. The last thing your man wants to do is to run the same gauntlet again for his wedding band when he's just trying to find something for work. Thanks to Manly Bands, he doesn't have to, which is truly a godsend for brides and grooms alike. Manly Bands has awesome wedding bands in just about every type of earthly material imaginable. To get started, have your guy order the Manly Ring Sizer from Manly Bands to ensure that his ring will fit perfectly during work and play. Once he knows his size, it's time for the fun part. Manly Bands has an insane selection of materials to choose from: gold, wood, antler, steel, dinosaur bones, and even the meteorites that killed them. Once he selected his band, Manly Bands offers free shipping worldwide, a 30-day exchange policy, and a free warranty. To order his Manly Band and get 21% off plus a free silicone ring, go to manlybands.com/reps. That's manlybands.com/reps for 21% off. Manly Bands, the best damn rings, period.
There's so much more to nutrition than calories. Your diet plays a huge role in your microbiome, which in turn impacts your mental and physical well-being. The science is clear: a healthy gut microbiome with the good bacteria that help our bodies process food is key to a healthy lifestyle. But now we're learning about the connection between your gut microbiome health and type 2 diabetes. Pendulum Glucose Control is the first and only medical probiotic that's designed to manage A1C and blood glucose levels through the health of your microbiome. For those with type 2 diabetes, diet and exercise alone are often not enough to manage it. The best approach emphasizes diet, exercise, and a healthy gut microbiome. This connection has been widely recognized by leading scientists studying diabetes, including the American Diabetes Association, the Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins, and others. Take control of your glucose levels today. Try Pendulum Glucose Control for 90 days. If you're not satisfied with your levels, you'll get your money back. Visit pendulumlife.com to find out more and use promo code REPS for 20% off your first bottle of membership. That's pendulumlife.com, promo code REPS. Today's episode is sponsored by Ingarden, the hassle-free indoor hydroponic smart garden for growing microgreens that empowers everyone to become their healthiest. Ingarden's mini greens have a major nutritional impact, even more so than fully grown veggies, which make them absolutely perfect for reaching your health goals. They're organic, sustainable, and they are delicious. And I can tell you from firsthand experience, I have tried at least 3 different varieties, have loved them all, throw them on my salad, I can throw them in a smoothie, super easy. And just one of my favorite parts about Ingarden is how easy it is to grow them. It's completely hassle-free, beautiful, sleek design. You just plug it in, push the button, put a little water in there, and go. Check out ingarden.com to learn more and save 20% off with our code REPS20. Hey guys, welcome to Between the Reps with Brooke and Jeanna. We're Zooming again.
Yep.
We've had some trouble trying to get our schedules to, I don't know, be the same.
It's just been crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're coming here.
Yeah. On Thursday.
Yeah. So we'll be able to do some podcasts together. Thanks.
Yep.
And then I'll have to come out there. So.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we might as well just keep doing them like this. We'll just pop our computer open a Zoom, and we'll just sit in the same screen.
Hey. It's like, it's such good quality.
Well, you know, I'm sitting outside.
I see that.
Believe it or not, the weather is pretty good here in Florida right now. I'm not even wet.
Nice.
Dude, every day.
Not frizzy?
No, every time I've been here, damp.
Super damp.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, it's real gloomy here. So.
Well, let's just should this go off. I'm just going to list a few things that suck for me right now. Ready?
Okay.
1. Breaking out. Been breaking out.
Oh, me too.
2.
Big old one on my chin right now.
No, dude, my skin is so fucked up. So bad. I even sent a video to April and I was like, what's going on? And she goes, oh my God. She said, she'd never seen my skin react, like be as bad as it is. Like I have
from all the different climate.
I have makeup on, but it's like here, my whole chin is like, kind of like a,
it's like cystic acne.
No, it's like none of this is acne. None of this is acne. I'm breaking out. Like I've got that guy right there. Here, like hormonal, because I also started my period.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you still have hormones.
But no, I have like this like rash kind of shit, and it's like raised up, and it's just bothersome. Like it doesn't really hurt or itch, or just like irritated skin that like sometimes like it goes down, and then other times it's like more raised and swollen and red. It's really weird. Yeah, it's really weird. So I've been putting all kinds of stuff on it, and I've had it for a while. It's just it gets worse and then gets better. Anyway, so there's that. There's that. One, I have an ovarian cyst. So for like the past like week and a half, been having a lot of pain down there, like in my, not like period cramps. It's like the kind of pain I get when my cyst is really swollen. So like sex is really painful. Well, like here's the thing, is like I probably had a cyst way before I knew I did, because I finally got it checked because I was just having so much consistent pain. And I remember I was going to go and do that hike. I was going to go, for people that don't know, I was going to be going to do an overnight stay on the PCT, 2 days of hiking, one night, and then we were going to summit Mount Hood. And I just was having so much pain and like cramping, sharp pain. And so I remember I had seen my gyno at the time, and I have an IUD, and I thought it was just my IUD, and she did have to replace it because the one that I had like, it was sitting really low, a lot lower than it should have been. So she took it out, replaced it. So now I'm dealing with cramping because of that. But she had said to me, if it persists after this much time, then you might need to do a ultrasound because you could have a cyst. And I was like, okay. This is the first time I've heard about me possibly having a cyst on my ovary. Well, it persisted, and I had like 2 days before I left on this climb. So I went in, and because they, it'd been recommended I should get it checked, just because once I'm out in the middle of nowhere, if something bad happens, like it could be hard to.
Yeah, it could burst or something. Yeah.
So I had to go to the emergency room. They did a ultrasound. Turns out I have I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically a blood fed cyst.
Gross.
So it will grow.
It's like a tick.
It is.
Just like a little tick. Just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. So it will like grow and shrink. And so when they saw it, they said, it was really big, but she said it seemed like it was on its way down, like it was starting to shrink. So when I was on my hike, I needed to be very careful that if I all of a sudden had any sort of amount of like really aggressive pain, I would need to get to emergency room as soon as possible, because when they're that big, potentially it could like twist, my ovary could twist, like rotate or something, and then it would cut off blood flow to my ovary. Then I would have to
Sounds like the perfect situation to be just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went, I was fine. And then I remember it was like during COVID, and I was calling to try and get an appointment because they had said at the emergency room, make sure you just have your doctor needs to keep an eye on it. I was like, okay, just keep an eye on it,
like you can see it.
Yeah.
How you doing down there, buddy?
Like, it's like, okay, at what point do I know?
That's not the best advice.
We should check it.
Yeah.
Or
time to get a new doctor.
When it's kind of hard in a way. Like I can, like it doesn't always consistently get the same size or cause the same amount of pain or happen at the same time every month. So it's hard for me to like pay attention to it that way. Anyways, I went trying to get a doctor's appointment. They were basically trying to tell me, Sister Kaiser Permanente. I'm not with them anymore. And
Sounds like a good choice.
yeah, it was because I had that through my old job. Now I don't have that job. So anyways, call them trying to get an appointment because they said like, make sure you get it checked. And like when you get back, get it checked. It's like, okay. And they're trying to basically tell me I don't need to do a doctor's appointment. And really what they were trying to do is they're like, literally on the phone, she's basically trying to make me feel as though, like I should be able to just manage the pain, you know, and like, that's not a good enough reason to make an appointment because, you know, during COVID, they're like, no one's coming into the hospital.
Right.
So, and I kept saying to her on the phone, I was like, no, I'm like, believe me, okay, I can handle the pain. Like I've been dealing with it for years before I even knew what it was.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like great advice.
You know, I was like, I just was told that I needed to keep an eye on it. So that's all I'm trying to do here. I'm not like trying to make an unnecessary doctor's appointment. Like I don't want to go to the doctor.
I don't want to go. Right. Yeah.
And so finally I just said to her, I was like, listen, I'm like, they told me that like, this is the type of cyst it was. And when I was going on my hike, they were trying to tell me like to be really careful and watch out for what kind of pain I might be in because it could flip and then they would cut off circulation and I'd lose my ovary. And she like stops me and she goes, wait. And she goes, what did they say? And so I tell her again. So then she was pissed because the facility I had to go to, which was down in Watsonville, I went in, had the ultrasound. They gave me the printout. They tell me all about it. But I guess she said they didn't put none of that information was in my chart.
Oh.
So she couldn't even. So yeah. She was basically just like hearing me talk about like an ovarian cyst, and I just supposed to keep an eye on it. And she's like, that doesn't make a big deal. But she didn't have any information in the chart about my visit, right, or about what type of cyst it was or anything like that. So, long story short, have I had another ultrasound since then? Nope.
You need to.
I also don't have health insurance. So.
No.
Yeah, I have a lot of things I need to get in to see for the doctor, but I'm like, hey, I need health insurance. Hey, kids, get health insurance.
Get health insurance.
So, ovarian cyst pain.
Well, even with my health insurance, it's ridiculous how much money I spend. So, but yeah, we need to get you health insurance.
Yeah. But the pain that it causes sometimes, it's like, usually if I'm just out and about, it's like a sharp pain under here. If you guys are not watching the video, because I'm just pointing to my vagina, it's like my pelvic floor. It's like between, right at my gooch,
Right. Yep. Pain in the old gooch.
The old pain in the gooch. But it's
oh God.
I missed you. So it's like sometimes it's like someone shoving a knife, or maybe even like a fire poker. Just something like, from there straight up in, and it might be coming out of my belly button.
Oh, nice.
So it's like this weird, sharp, but yet dull, pinchy pain. I know that all those descriptive words don't necessarily go together, but it does feel like that. And it will go up through there and it will kind of come out right here in my belly. And it's like that plus then like gas pain in a way. Like have you ever had like gas pain where it's like a sharp cramping, but it'll subside, like it'll hurt for a minute and then it will like chill?
Yes.
It's like that. It's like throbbing. And it's almost like my everything down there, up into my abs, up into like my butthole, like every part of my pelvic floor, all those muscles, it's almost as if they're spasming and it's like sharp pain. What I used to think it was, like before I then knew, like, oh, I have a cyst and things get swollen and irritated in there, you know? I used to think that it was, I used to think what was happening was like if you hit my cervix got hit,
Yeah.
and then everything would like seize up. Maybe that is what it is, but usually it only happens around the time of the month where my cyst is getting really swollen.
Where your tick is filling up.
Where gross. Gross.
So gross.
I can't wait till someone's like, oh my God, Brooke has a tick on her ovaries. What kind of tick is that? I swallowed one once.
I swallowed one. It's just been living on my ovary since.
Yeah. A lot of blood in there.
I feel like the guy's just like feeling like a hero too. Like, yeah, my dick's so big.
And I'm like, oh,
I can just wreck her pussy every time.
I'm like, yeah.
No, it's the tick.
Yeah, dude, I just fucking fucked her so hard, her butthole spasmed.
Oh my God.
Dude, I love it.
Fucked her into a rectal spasm.
She's having a rectum attack. My mom calls them rectum attack.
Yeah. Oh my
Rectum
God.
attack.
Remember? It's like, for our listeners, we have a friend who we were all out one night. Remember? I don't want to say their names. And these two friends of ours hooked up, and the next day she went in to get her appendix taken out.
Yes.
And we were like, dude, you fucked her into
appendicitis? Appendicitis?
Whoa. That is impressive.
Yeah.
Fucked her so hard she had to get her appendix out. I mean, those are bragging rights right there.
Oh my gosh. But it gets better.
I do not have a fiance or a husband, but I do have sisters with husbands that need jewelry, engagement rings, wedding rings, multiple bands if they like to wear different ones with different outfits or for work and when they're not working. And after countless hours spent trying to find jewelry, I imagine it gets really irritating. The last thing your man wants to do is to run the same gauntlet again for his wedding band when he's just trying to find something for work. Thanks to Manly Bands, he doesn't have to, which is truly a godsend for brides and grooms alike. Manly Bands has awesome wedding bands in just about every type of earthly material imaginable, and even from space. I have been able to recommend Manly Bands to my sisters, my mom, and some of my friends when they have been looking for new rings for their men, and they've loved it. To get started, have your guy order the Manly Ring Sizer from Manly Bands to ensure that his ring will fit perfectly during work and play. Once he knows his size, it's time for the fun part. Manly Bands has an insane selection of materials to choose from: gold, wood, antler, steel, dinosaur bones, and even the meteorites that killed them. Once he's selected his band, Manly Bands offers free shipping worldwide, a 30-day exchange policy, and a free warranty. To order his Manly Band and get 21% off plus a free silicone ring, go to manlybands.com/reps. That's manlybands.com/reps for 21% off. Manly Bands, the best damn rings, period.
There's so much more to nutrition than calories. Your diet plays a huge role in your microbiome, which in turn impacts your mental and physical well-being. The science is clear. A healthy gut microbiome with the good bacteria that help our bodies process food is key to a healthy lifestyle. But now we're learning about the connection between your gut microbiome health and type 2 diabetes. Pendulum Glucose Control is the first and only medical probiotic that's designed to manage A1C and blood glucose levels through the health of your microbiome. For those with type 2 diabetes, diet and exercise alone are often not enough to manage it. The best approach emphasizes diet, exercise, and a healthy gut microbiome. This connection has been widely recognized by leading scientists studying diabetes, including the American Diabetes Association, the Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins, and others. With Pendulum, you can feel in control of your levels, not the other way around. Pendulum is formulated and bottled in the U.S. with the highest safety and quality standards, non-GMO, project verified. Take control of your glucose levels today. Try Pendulum Glucose Control for 90 days. If you're not satisfied with your levels, you'll get your money back. Visit pendulumlife.com to find out more and use promo code REPS for 20% off your first bottle of membership. That's pendulumlife.com, promo code REPS.
So far, you guys have got my list of bad skin. Okay.
There's people out there with like really horrible acne, just like looking at you like, come on.
No, I know, but I'm not okay. That's
so
true.
You're not used to it.
And I think about that.
Yeah.
But I'm not used to it. And it's like, it's been now.
It's new.
It's been long enough that I feel like it would have gotten a little bit better.
Yeah.
But it's like almost every time I take a step forward, we take like 3 steps backwards. Before I just started my period, before this one, I had a period for 2 weeks, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got like all kinds of weird shit going on.
It's because you're in your 30s. I'm telling you, like every 10 years or so, things just change. I used to just like hemorrhage in my 30s.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So what?
Cyst. Period. Skin. Then, with all the above, moody, a little hormonal. And then I'm covered in mosquito bites.
Oh, they do love you.
So I haven't slept for the past 2 nights.
Oh no. Oh, you poor baby.
I wonder if actually you can probably see them on my leg. These ones don't even bother me. It's the ones on my ankle.
Oh, I can see them. Yeah.
You see these?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Look at these ones.
Yeah. Yep. They like you.
Oh man. But I've got them on my ankles.
Mm-hmm.
So, and on the back of my ankle right here, and I have one on my big toe, and I got them on the back of this one too. I've got them like on my forearms, on my fingers.
Where did you go?
I'm thinking it was a couple nights ago. We went to the beach for the sunset.
Oh.
And it's either mosquito bites or it's like the
sand fleas.
They call them like no-see-ums. Oh, man, I got attacked by those no-see-ums.
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 Sounds like it's all in your head.
Yeah. So I've been sleeping with this. It's a Benadryl itch relief stick.
You're just rubbing it on every 2 seconds.
Oh yeah. Extra strength.
It's not.
Don't do shit.
My mom used to always, if we had like poison oak or mosquito bites or whatever, she would put salt in a bowl and put just a little bit of water, and then you just like rub it with the salt.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it work?
Well, it dries out poison oak for sure. But, and especially living here in California and on the beach, like if you just like went in the ocean, like the salt water, but if you, this is going to sound sadistic, but if you like kind of like break the skin, it stings so good.
Yeah, I bet.
Like a little, you just scrub it.
Well, I've told you how I normally take care of them, right?
What?
I burn them.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I have scars on my ankle right here.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, that's why I didn't do it this time.
Yeah.
But this was from when I was in France.
Oh, I remember that when you went horseback riding.
Dude, my nose itching. I had, I think, almost 60 bug bites from my waist to my feet. Mars, when I was married, Mars counted them. I got in the shower and he counted them. And I had like 56.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Miserable.
So like
Miserable.
And here's what I decided, like, yesterday, because last night was far worse than the night before. I did not sleep at all.
Mm-hmm.
During the day, I get up, I put my stuff on, and it like starts to like, I'm okay. I might get a little itch here and there, but not bad. I'm like, how the hell do the bug bites know like when it's nighttime?
Absolutely.
That's when it's like, oh, nothing works anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, somebody.
It's like a cough. It's like a cough. Like your cough is always the worst at night.
Yeah. I think that it's because your body's shut off. Like if you're trying to fall asleep. So it's like the only thing you're thinking of is like during the day you're moving around and you're doing stuff. But then as soon as you lay down, like, I don't know, I don't even have bug bites. And I was thinking about this last night. I was like, why is everything on my body itching right now?
Itching. That happens
like
to me all
I
the
cannot
time.
fall asleep. My head's itching. Now my back's itching.
Behind your knee.
Yeah.
In the middle of your back.
Everything is itching.
Yeah.
And it's just as soon as I lay down. So yeah, I don't know.
No. I get like that a lot. You like lay there and you're like, and then all of a sudden everything feels uncomfortable. Your sheets are shitty. Like the blanket's scratchy.
Yeah.
And like your hair's getting
tickling
like the back
your face.
and your back. And you're like, last night I kept grabbing my hair and being like,
throwing it over.
Because it's like getting stuck behind my back and I'm already itchy because I have bug bites on my back. I was so mad.
Yeah,
trying to like hold it together. Finally went and got on the couch. That didn't work.
Yeah, not sleeping sucks.
But
I feel
other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, you sound like you're doing great. Well, I'm just excited to get to see you soon.
I know. I fly home today, and then as soon as I get out there,
Thursday,
yeah. As soon as I get out there, we're packing, and I'm just gonna make a couple piles. One will be like to the dump pile, and I'll call and have someone come pick it up.
Yeah.
And then another one will be like donation pile.
Ruby pile.
And then Ruby pile, Courtney pile. Yeah. And then I've got to figure out if I'm going to do a U-Haul, or I was also playing with the idea of like, I guess we'll wait and see what all I'm going to take with me. Like what all I'm going to keep at my house. Because do I do a U-Haul or do I do one of those shipping, like the containers that you just like fill it up and then they ship it?
Yeah.
Ship it.
You'll just have to compare pricing. Ship it. Yeah. So, okay. So Ruby, my youngest, for everybody out there, I talk about her all the time, but it is my last child that lives at home, and she is going to be moving out, which in California, it's so expensive that I thought she was going, as she's flushing the toilet in the background. Hi, are you dressed? Okay, here.
I can't see her. Pretty dark back there.
Go. She's a nudist. She's just walking behind me naked to the bathroom. Okay. So anyway, I thought she was going to live with me forever. And so luckily our family had bought a property, a business that has some rentals on it. And there was a woman squatting. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's like basically she moved in and paid her deposit and first month's rent and then didn't pay at all. And in California, renters' rights are protected to the point where it's very hard to get them out. So my poor cousin who oversees our rentals, he had started the legal process. She was like a woman with a couple kids. And so the first time she didn't pay, he was kind of like, hey, your rent's due. And then that happened for a couple months. And he was like, I just didn't want to just throw her out with her kids. And so he kept like talking to her. And then he finds out she has a lawyer. She does this all the time. Apparently it's like a scam. And I guess it's happening all over San Francisco and all this stuff. Where she moved in and she already had a lawyer. So, and then at some point he's texting her, trying to contact her. And she says, stop harassing me. So he's like, wait, what the fuck? So anyway, so he's going through the whole legal process, and then COVID hits. Well, when COVID hit, it was, I believe I don't know if it's just California. All the renters were protected. You couldn't throw a renter out. So it stopped the whole process. And so COVID is still technically going on here. I mean, it's as
a lot of places,
as far as things shut down. Yeah. And so, but he was lucky enough to, like it still would be stopped, but this woman was posing as the landlord of the rental. And so
of your family rental,
of our family rental, she's posing as the landlord. And then they would come to the house and she would take their first month's rent and deposit. And she was doing it to multiple people. I don't know how many people she did it to before she got caught. I mean, I'm assuming that, you know, if I give my money, I'm going to report her to someone. Yeah. But I don't know if so anyway, I don't know all the logistics of it, but she had done it a few times. So now she's she's legally out, but still because of paperwork, we can't get in there. But luckily, long story short, she is out and Ruby's going to rent, and they're renting it to her for way under market price. So she's able to move out with her boyfriend. So I'm going to have the whole house to myself. And Brooke was kind enough to offer Ruby a bunch of her stuff. So Ruby, like when I moved out, I had hand-me-downs. I never had new stuff. I had to like take whatever family member had some ratty old shitty couch, and, you know, and I was grateful for it. So Ruby's going to end up with some real nice stuff.
Yep.
Oh, she's super excited. So I'm going to get my life back. I'm going to be a little sad, to be honest.
I bet. You
know, it'll be hard. It'll be a little lonely. She comes out. She goes, "Did you say you're going to be sad?" Because I'm constantly like, I can't wait for you to move out.
Yeah, you keep pushing me to get out.
Well, it's good for you to get out anyway. So yeah. So that'll be interesting. I mean, at least I can like have a guy over without Ruby going through his wallet.
Yeah.
I mean, she's straight psycho.
Dude, she's
living with Ruby is like living with like a yeah. I'm on.
Hi.
We're podcasting. Come say hi. You can come say hi.
Hi, Robert.
I can't hear her, but
I know.
Here.
What is this?
What do you mean? You put it in your ear.
I miss you.
The stethoscope.
Yeah. What is this?
I miss you.
Yeah.
I miss you.
How excited are you?
I'll see you on Thursday.
This Thursday?
She's coming Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Yay.
Okay. Are you staying with us?
No, she still has her house.
Oh. I'll have my house, and then I'll be moving out and getting all the stuff out of it. And I'll probably get either a hotel or something for next week, the end of next week, when hopefully most of the stuff's out of the house. Or stay there, but where will you be?
I'm actually podcasting right now.
Okay. Sorry. I love you.
I love you.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, I'll see you Thursday. Love you.
Sorry.
Bye.
Sorry, guys. We forget what we're doing sometimes.
Oh, hello.
All the time.
Yeah.
Move out, Ruby, and then, you know, maybe I'll keep some of my shit in your room, and I'll, you know, help pay your mom's mortgage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could offer you. I could offer you something. I could offer you something.
I know we've talked about moving. Hey, yeah, Brooke's taking your room. She goes, I already thought that was the plan.
It is the plan. It was also, if you would have moved out earlier, you know, I would have I never would have bought a house. We just been waiting on you, Ruby.
We've been waiting.
Thank you to our listeners for tuning in today, and another big thank you to Ingarden for sponsoring our podcast. Microgreens are truly the next big thing in nutrition, and we're so excited to be incorporating them into our diet with our tabletop hydroponic smart garden Ingarden. And their microgreens have up to 2,150% more of the nutritional daily value per serving compared to fully grown vegetables. Their organic, non-GMO greens are the key to fresh, accessible nutrition, and it's completely hassle-free. Their microgreens are herbicide and pesticide free, and each and every microgreen that Ingarden offers is verified for its nutritional integrity by scientists, so you know exactly what fresh, clean nutrients you're putting in your body. And you guys, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Actually, I've probably said it more than once. I definitely have. I really love Ingarden. It is so easy. Even I, with my black thumb, can actually grow these suckers, and they are delicious and, like I said, super easy. You can get an exclusive 20% off for listening with the promo code REPS20 that can also be found in our show notes for today. Let's get growing for a better you.
This might surprise you, but honestly, the fact that I don't compete anymore, sometimes finding the motivation to get my workout in and eat healthy, make sure I'm getting enough calories, paying attention to what all those are, especially when I'm traveling, when I have a lot going on like I do right now in life, it can be a struggle for me. But something that does definitely help is using an app like MyFitnessPal. I also thought that it was just for counting calories, but MyFitnessPal will also help teach you about nutrition and create new fitness habits. It's not a rigid diet plan. Instead, you gradually learn from personalized data what works for you. And if your version of healthy looks different from mine or someone else's, that's okay. The whole point is in helping you find the best path to your goals. I've been using MyFitnessPal now for a very long time. I have the premium membership. I think it's just so much better to be able to control more numbers specifically. So you get more customization with the MyFitnessPal premium membership. MyFitnessPal does way more than just count calories. Get the support you need to meet your health goals. Unlock all the amazing things MyFitnessPal can do, like I did. Start your premium membership today. Go to reps.myfitnesspal.com and use code REPS to get a 1-month premium membership for free. That's reps, R-E-P-S MyFitnesspal.com with the code REPS for a free 1-month premium membership. reps.myfitnesspal.com.
Organifi is a line of organic superfood blends that offer plant-based nutrition with high-quality ingredients and less than 3 grams of sugar. We don't want a lot of sugar. Right now, savor the moment with limited-time gold chocolate. This soothing blend of Ayurvedic herbs, medicinal mushrooms, and organic cocoa is a holistic alternative to hot chocolate. And who doesn't want hot chocolate as it's getting colder outside? Calm your nervous system, enhance your immune response, and support deeper rest with a nourishing blend of self-care. And you can keep your blood sugar balanced with this holistic alternative to hot cocoa. Reclaim you time with a nourishing cocoa that loves you back. We love Organifi because of the delicious taste, first of all, and it has only 1 gram of sugar. And we love that it helps support and promote relaxation. We would love for you to browse the Organifi shop at Organifi.com. Again, that's Organifi.com. Organifi.com, and use our code REPS for 20% off any item in the store. Again, that's Organifi.com and use code REPS for 20% off any item in the store.
So I want to preface this with I like Ruby's boyfriend. Ruby, don't get mad at me for telling the story. I like Ruby's boyfriend, but like so many kids around their age, they think they know everything.
Yeah.
They know everything. And so we're sitting at the table and we find out this rental's come up. You know, I'm telling her, you know, call cousin Morgan, and they're finding out like, yeah, he's going to rent it to us, blah, blah, blah. And they're super excited. And so we're all, and I'm with my older kids too. And we're talking about, you know, oh my gosh, I just think, you know, it's going to be so good for you guys to just to have that experience. It's like, it's good for anybody. Have that experience. I mean, after you've been living with your parents and, you know, the toilet paper's out. I just go to the magic cupboard and there's toilet paper or, you know, whatever, your whole house is done. And, so I'm telling them this and Ruby's boyfriend goes, he's been traveling for work lately and they put him up in a hotel and he goes, I mean, I pretty much know what it's like to live on my own. I've been living in hotels the last couple months. She's like, oh my God. And I just went like this. I was like, what?
Well, yeah, I was disappointed.
No.
Too. I was like, just shut up.
Oh, Ruby goes, I was disappointed too. I just wanted him to shut up. And Jordan, my older son, could see the look on my face and he's like, Mom, because I was like ready to go in. And then he makes it even worse by saying, I mean, like, how hard can it be to buy some toilet paper and some towels? Ruby's laughing in the background. And I was just dumbfounded. I was like, and so Jordan like calmed me down and I was like, Jordan, help me. And Jordan just looks at him and he goes, nah, dude, nah, it's nothing like that.
He goes, yeah, no, it's definitely not, it's not normal to like leave the house and come back and someone's come in and like
cleaned your
bed,
replenished your towels, your toilet paper. Oh my God. No, believe me, Ruby goes, he's probably never done that. And I was like, yeah, I know. He's here all the time. He forgets, he doesn't even scrub his poop skids out of the toilet. Ew. Ew. Good luck with that.
Dude, if I poop anywhere, and there's marks in the toilet, I am 100% scrubbing those things before.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. Like, there's no way I'm walking out of that bathroom and taking responsibility for the last poop skid.
Yeah,
no way. And that's the thing too, is it's like, there's a brush right there.
Yeah. And he's like, nah.
Yeah, now Jeanna will get it.
Yeah, later. Not me. Not my problem.
Not my problem.
Not my toilet.
I live in hotels. Someone else does that.
Someone will come by later.
Yeah. Poop fairy.
Someone will be by later. God.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. You know what's really going to happen is that, Ruby, are you still back there? What's going to happen is they're going to move in together, and then Ruby's going to be complaining to me about all the things I've been complaining about them the whole time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I even told her, I was like, okay, have you guys had a discussion about like division of chores and division of money or, bills and all of that? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, well, I really sure hope so, because I don't think Christian does shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Ruby doesn't do much unless she has to, but she will.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I was such a slob when I lived at home. I was horrible. And I remember what's funny is that when my ex took my parents out for dinner to ask if he could marry me, or to ask for my hand and whatever, their permission, he came back and he said, I go, well, how'd it go? And he said, well, I'm not really sure. He goes, I don't know if it was reverse psychology, but I felt like your mom was trying to talk me out of it. And I said, what? This is so typical my mom. My mom said, well, she's going to be expensive. She likes really nice things. Oh. I was like, what? I'm going to be expensive. And then she said,
very dirty.
And she said,
messy.
She's a slob. She's not going to clean. She doesn't cook. Like, I mean, she basically was like giving a list of like all the reasons why I'd be a really shitty wife.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, but it's true. Because when I did live at home, I wasn't super clean or helpful. My mom just did it.
Yeah.
But once I lived on my own, I'm freaking anal.
Yeah.
Because it's my own, which it sounds even shittier, because it was like, oh, this is your shit. I don't care.
Nah.
Yeah. I'll just fuck it up.
Someone will come by later.
Yeah. Oh, my mom. Yeah. Perfect. So, but yeah, it'll be fun for them to be out on their own.
Yeah.
It's good for them. Good experience.
All
right, guys. Anyway, we're wrapping this up quickly because we just can't wait to see each other.
And I'm going to finish packing so I get to the airport.
Oh, I thought it was because we just couldn't wait to be around each other.
No, 100% that.
Okay.
Honestly, guys, we need to hold hands and cuddle.
Yeah.
In fact, when we do our next one, we'll probably be spooning.
Yeah, we'll just spoon in bed.
We'll just put the screen up and we'll just spoon.
I don't look great from that angle, so I'm not so sure about
Neither do I. So maybe we'll just
yeah, we'll just hold each other unnaturally. Like one of those awkward family pics.
Yeah,
Sounds
and we'll wear like
denim
all
shirts,
denim,
all denim shirts. Absolutely. Or like the white shirts on the beach.
Dude, we should actually just get a full denim outfit and wear it for next time.
All right, we're doing it.
Okay. I love you.
Guys. Well, hey, I love you too. And hey, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for listening. And we will talk to you guys. Oh, wait, don't forget to rate,
review,
subscribe.
5-star
rating.
5-star warning.
We're trying to do it together because it's like delayed or something. And we'll talk to you guys this week.
Yep.
Bye.
Organifi is a line of organic superfood blends that offer plant-based nutrition with high-quality ingredients and less than 3 grams of sugar. We don't want a lot of sugar. Right now, savor the moment with limited-time gold chocolate. This soothing blend of Ayurvedic herbs, medicinal mushrooms, and organic cocoa is a holistic alternative to hot chocolate. And who doesn't want hot chocolate as it's getting colder outside? Calm your nervous system, enhance your immune response, and support deeper rest with a nourishing blend of self-care. And you can keep your blood sugar balanced with this holistic alternative to hot cocoa. Raising your insulin levels before bed can impair sleep. Support deeper rest and a healthier response to stress by switching to gold chocolate sweetened with monk fruit. Elevate your hot cocoa with adaptogenic herbs used in an Ayurvedic medicine for over 4,000 years. We love Organifi because of the delicious taste, first of all, and it has only 1 gram of sugar. And we love that it helps support and promote relaxation. We would love for you to browse the Organifi shop at Organifi.com. Again, that's Organifi.com. Organifi.com, and use our code REPS for 20% off any item in the store. Again, that's Organifi.com, and use code REPS for 20% off any item in the store.
This might surprise you, but honestly, the fact that I don't compete anymore, sometimes finding the motivation to get my workout in and eat healthy, make sure I'm getting enough calories, paying attention to what all those are, especially when I'm traveling, when I have a lot going on like I do right now in life, it can be a struggle for me. But something that does definitely help is using an app like MyFitnessPal. I also thought that it was just for counting calories, but MyFitnessPal will also help teach you about nutrition and create new fitness habits. It's not a rigid diet plan. Instead, you gradually learn from personalized data what works for you. And if your version of healthy looks different from mine or someone else's, that's okay. The whole point is in helping you find the best path to your goals. What I love most about MyFitnessPal Premium membership is that it is customizable. I can put in very specific target numbers that I want to hit in terms of my macronutrients based on my performance level, based on my activity level, and what I might be preparing for. And with MyFitnessPal, you also have support from other members with shared goals and experiences. MyFitnessPal does way more than just count calories. Get the support you need to meet your health goals. Unlock all the amazing things MyFitnessPal can do, like I did. Start your premium membership today. Go to reps.myfitnesspal.com and use code REPS to get a 1-month premium membership for free. That's reps, reps.myfitnesspal.com with the code REPS for a free 1-month premium membership. reps.myfitnesspal.com.